India's GDP is breaking records, headlines are screaming about economic growth, and politicians are patting themselves on the back. But let's stop the hype for a second. Because if you step out of the shiny metro cities and into the real India, the villages, the slums, the overcrowded towns, you'll see a different country. One where people are still starving, still unemployed, still hopeless. So here's the truth no one wants to admit. India's so-called economic miracle is a scam. And it's only working for the rich. We're told that India is the 5th or 6th largest economy in the world. Sounds impressive, right? But that number means nothing when the majority of the population can't even afford basic healthcare or a proper education. GDP is just a total number. It doesn't tell you who's getting rich and who's being left behind. And in India, the answer is crystal clear. The rich are getting everything, and the rest are being told to be proud of growth they'll never see. Take per capita GDP, it's supposed to tell us how much the average Indian earns. But that number is a joke. You've got billionaires sitting on more money than some entire states, and then you've got daily wage laborers who can't afford 3 meals a day. When you average that out, it creates a fake image, like everyone's doing okay. But remove the top 10% and suddenly, the reality hits. The real income levels are pathetic. India's economy is not inclusive. It's rigged. And you know what's worse? This isn't just an accident. This inequality is by design. The top 5% control nearly all the wealth, and the government, the corporations, and the media all dance around that fact like it's some kind of taboo. Instead, we're fed garbage about aspirational India, digital India, and Amrit Kaal, as if buzzwords can hide poverty. Someone online nailed it. India's purchasing power was always with the top 5%. The bottom 95% never mattered. That's the bitter truth. The poor don't matter, not to the system, not to the economy, not to the policymakers. They're just numbers to throw around during speeches, votes to collect during elections, and problems to sweep under the rug when foreign investors come visiting. And let's not forget the big deception around GDP versus GNI. While the GDP keeps going up, nobody talks about how much of that money is actually leaving the country. Foreign corporations suck profits out of India every year. Indian billionaires are stashing wealth offshore while the middle class pays the taxes and the poor are told to work harder. GNI, gross national income, is a more honest number. And surprise, it doesn't look as pretty as the GDP posters you see on social media. Then there's the job market. Let's just stop pretending it exists. Seriously, youth unemployment is at record highs, degrees mean nothing these days, and job quality is honestly in the gutter. If you're not born into privilege, you're basically fighting for survival, not for a career. From underpaid factory workers to overqualified graduates driving rickshaws, the system is just broken. And every single year, it spits out more people into this chaos with zero plan to fix it. So yeah, India's GDP is rising, but for who exactly? Not for the farmer crushed by debt, not for the girl dropping out of school because her family just can't afford the fees, not for the young man stuck in a job that pays less than survival wages. The economic growth story is a fairy tale, told to the world while the real India sinks further into inequality and hopelessness. It's time to stop clapping for GDP milestones and start asking real questions. What's the point of growth if it doesn't lift the people who need it most? How long are we going to celebrate numbers while ignoring hunger, joblessness, and, despair? If you're tired of this fake narrative too, just drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, not because it helps me, but because if more people talk about this, maybe, just maybe, someone up there will finally start listening.